Hi everybody, this is Otsamura, and today I'm going to be reacting to One Piece, chapter 1122. But first, let's talk a little bit about 1121. Not too much, hopefully, but just, like the main moments of it. So we had, at the beginning, Luffy still fighting Saturn, and basically trying to be a cheerleader for Bonnie, being like, now you do it. Then we keep on going with Vegapunk's message. He said, one day the memories of the Void Century will be recalled, and mark my words, that day is coming. And then we focus on, first, Shirahoshi, who is one of the ancient weapons. I mean, she's not the ancient weapon from 800 years ago, but it's, something that gets passed along. Well, he says, the thinking of the world's continents. So maybe Shirahoshi is going to have something to do with that. Or preventing that, actually. Maybe using the Sea Kings in some way to help the people that live in islands. How, though? I'm not exactly sure. This is just something I just came up with. And then in the next panel we have Vivi, looking quite serious, while Vegapunk says, it was a man-made disaster brought about by weapons. Now, it could be that she's getting this same focus with Shirahoshi, because, the Nefertaris are these, and the lonely connection with Imu. But considering what Vegapunk is saying, I want to say it's because, we first learned about the ancient weapons back in Alabasta. And, it was Crocodile who was the villain that she wanted to defeat. But will she have a role on stopping the ancient, or rather, we have, we know Pluton is in Wano. But for all we know, someone else other than the Straw Hats could take control of it in the future, since they didn't take it with them. So yeah, it could be like something that it goes really wrong, and it'll go to show like, oh no, the Straw Hats should have definitely cared more about this being here. But yeah, how would BV fit into all that? I don't know. Maybe she'll actually be a big player in regards to Imu, since they're the one with we assume they're the one with the weapon of Uranus. And then we see a little bit of a Skypia, which is, finally we see them, but obviously they're not listening to the transmission because, they're very separated from politics of the world government. But I feel like now that we've seen them, they have to play some kind of role in the final saga. I just don't know how, other than, well, they're up in the sky, so obviously the sea going up will not affect them. But maybe they'll want to help out the people that are living under them. Oh, and then we have Vegapunk talking about the 3. Oh, no. He doesn't specify just 3, but we only see 3 of these rare races. The descendants of the rare races. And we see Kuma at first. And yeah, we get that panel of the flashback talking about like, oh, well, what makes my blood different from other people's? And then we have Marco reminiscing about what we were talking about. Like, there used to be a lot of gods up there atop the red line. So I would guess it might have been the Lunarians, because, you know, their wings, they could just fly up there. But well, it's not fully 100% confirmed who it is. But I mean, it is in between the Buccaneers and the Lunarians here in the page. But I don't know, Oda could pull a fast one and introduce another race altogether. Or it could be a race that we already know, but we just have no idea how special they are. Then we see the only true last Lunarian, who is king. But yeah, we have no idea where the hell he is. Literally, there's a black background around him. I would guess maybe he's still in Wano, and he's in prison. Still, but yeah, interesting choice. But yeah, now that we're having this, it's like, oh, that, you know, him getting beat by Green Bull is definitely not the last time we're gonna see him. He's definitely gonna play a part in the final saga, as well as Pudding, because she's from the Three-Eye Clan. Well, technically, she's only half Three-Eye Clan, because, you know, Big Mom is technically a human, even though she's so big. And the Three-Eye Clan have, like, something that, like, when they awaken their third eye, they're able to read poneglyphs, but we're not exactly sure how that works, or how that looks like. So, yeah. Like, it was definitely something that it was in the back of my mind, but because we hadn't seen any sort of, like, big hint that awakening was happening soon for Pudding, I just kind of, like, dismissed it. But no, it really does seem like Pudding, specifically, like, all the people in this page from these rare races are going to become a lot more important than I thought they would be. But that's really cool, because I really like Pudding. But first she has to get saved by someone from being imprisoned by the Blackbeard pirates. If she's able to read poneglyphs while she's still there, and they use her for that, that's gonna be pretty bad. But yeah, I wonder what it is, if, like, the Three-Eyed Clan had, like, I don't know, some big major role during the Void Century. I mean, I don't know, I feel like there's gotta be, like, maybe some explanation as to why their awakening, their third eye, has something to do with the poneglyphs. Maybe they're the ones who taught the Kosuki the language for it. I don't know, just, you know, throwing that out there. But yeah, then we continue on with Luffy versus Saturn. And then we have this amazing double page spread with Bonnie and Luffy and her just thinking about Kuma's past, about her mom, about the legend of Nika, and just having this big moment of actually realizing that she does want to live. Because, you know, we had that moment back when we came back from Kuma's backstory, being like, I'm sorry, Daddy, I don't want to keep on living anymore. And now we have this, and it just thinking about it again makes me emotional. It's so good. I really hope we can keep Bonnie with the Straw Hats for a long time after this, but who knows what it is that Oda is thinking doing with her after this arc. But yeah, love that moment. In terms of emotion, easily the best part of the chapter. And then we continue on with Vegapunk's message, being very like epic, just about like what might happen or what is going to happen, but obviously there's no specifics. No matter what should happen, I believe in the intelligence of mankind. I believe in science. Oh, then he gets caught again, but I'm pretty sure she says Roger died 25 years ago, Whitebeard died too, but the fall of these legends was merely the prologue of a new era. Yeah, so that alone gave me like big Punk Hazard vibes when Law cuts the island in half. But like even the last few pages, like the last like maybe 2 pages, are like so like yeah. this feels like truly the beginning. I mean, this is the beginning of the last saga, so yeah, the first arc of it. So it should feel like that. And there's quite a few. There's quite a few payoffs in this arc. Mainly like character payoffs, but also just there's a lot of setup as well. Oh yeah, then he's talking about like the ones closest to the truth, being like the people who refuse to buckle under any and all suppression. Probably, you know, like it makes me think first of like the D clan, but obviously like all the Straw Hats aren't part of the D clan, but you know, just by following Luffy and his ideals, that's also who they become, as well as Bonnie and others that believe in his unbreakable spirit. And also there's a little moment where after Bonnie punches Saturn, you see Kuma like looking up, and it's not quite, but almost looks like he's about to smile, and that's really touching. Oh, and then we go back to Rayleigh. And then he says, the person who winds up with it may not be the one Joy Boy desired. And then we see, interesting that we get these two after Vegapunk says that. Blackbeard makes complete sense, considering of what we assume Joy Boy was. That was like very much like Luffy. Like we can assume that he definitely wouldn't want Blackbeard to be the one. But Shanks, like that makes it seem as if Joy Boy wouldn't want someone like Shanks to wind up with something like the One Piece. But like, why? Like he seems to embody like the main core ideals and themes of the story about freedom and dreams. I mean, Blackbeard too, but obviously in a twisted way. So, yeah, and I wonder what's up with that decision. But yeah, like, Shanks is definitely not the one destined to get to be the Pirate King. And then we also show Buggy. So, okay, maybe he's also part of the ones that are like, yeah, Joy Boy wouldn't want it. And Marine HQ. Which is like, will they do something about that? Will they actually like, I don't know, make like a I don't know, a division or something of Marines to go and look for the One Piece now? That would be kind of wild, but like it would make complete sense now that after everything that Vegapunk has said. There's no stopping the tide. The fate of the world now rests in the hands of the one who finds it. The person who lays claim to the One Piece. And that last double page spread is so freaking hype, bruh. So obviously, we have at the top the 4 Yonko, which makes complete sense. They would be the ones closest to it at this moment. Then we have Akainu, which is interesting. The Fleet Admiral. And I don't think this is like irrelevant necessarily, but I remember like in an SBS, someone asked Oda, like, oh, if Akainu were to go and try to look for the One Piece, would he find it? And Oda was like, yeah, he would find it in like less than a year, so I don't know, something to think about. Then we have Dragon, which is like, bro, please do something. You're in this double page spread. We've been waiting, bro. Please move. Then we have a mysterious silhouette, which I saw like some people, I think it was like Arthur from the Library of Ohara, that made a theory about like, oh, this could be Shanks's twin brother or something that is like part of the Holy Knights, which that's definitely something that could be possible. It could also be the man with like the burn scar. That could also be something. But it's crazy that Oda would include someone in a silhouette for something like this. Like, we're still discovering new characters. And that will be this important to the climax of the story. Then we have Imu, makes complete sense. Of course, they don't want anyone to find the One Piece. Then, almost like the second half of their face, it's Kobe, which, I don't know, Kobe will definitely play a major role in the series finale. I just, like, exactly what will he do though? I don't know. Like, will he actually play part in taking down Imu? I think it's possible. I think it's possible that he joins us on bringing down the current system of things for a new order to be established, so we can, you can destroy something so you can build it back up, but better. Then we have Aokiji, which is interesting. Did not expect him to be something like this, as well as the leader of the Holy Knights. Figureland, I think, the rumored Shanks's father. So, maybe we'll get a backstory there. And Sabo, which of course is the second hand in command of the Revolutionary Army, but he's also Luffy's brother. Although I'm still like, the Revolutionary Army here, even though they don't, like, they've never seemed curious at all about what the One Piece is. But I highly doubt that they knew a lot of the information that Vegapunk was saying these last few chapters. Like, it's gonna be pretty big, like, a lot of the things that they've been looking for reform and revolution, it's gonna be, like, whatever it is in the One Piece, it's gonna be very crucial for it. But yeah, really, really hype stuff. I feel like it's been a long while since we had a chapter like this, so yeah, I think I give it enough time to really absorb it. So let's now get on with it with chapter 1122, titled Time is Right. Also, yeah, it's been a few days, since Sunday, since it came out officially, so let's just read it from the official source in Viz. Well, yeah. Time is right. Ooh, smoker. Ah, yeah. It says Hero Aka in the smoke. Let's say, cover request. Redraw the artwork of a smoker, a boy from Aichi Prefecture submitted 22 years ago. Yeah, that's gonna be Horikoshi. I think I've seen the original art that Horikoshi did. It was obviously a pre-time smoker, pre-time skip. Because of course, Oda would be like, yeah, let's go. Since I'm pretty sure My Hero Academia ended the manga ended last week, which is, man, I'm not a manga reader, so don't say anything about that. Um, but there's a lot of people saying a lot of things, and I'm gonna form my own opinion when the anime gets to it. But I just know I'm gonna be full of a lot of feelings when I see its end. But anyway, One Piece. Okay, let's. Oh my god, the transmission's still going. A pirate's going to control the world. Wait a second, do you realize what you're saying, Vegapunk? No, are we going to sink into the ocean too? Do something, Navy. The greatest genius in the world just proved that we gotta go get it. The One Piece does exist. Man. This is giving me big, end of Marineford vibes when, obviously, Whitebeard shouted into the world, the One Piece does exist. One Piece wa jitsudai suru. Oh, impel down? Pirates are going to rule the world. Whoa. And that's why the world sank under the waves, huh? Whoa. Your days are numbered, world government. Why are you playing it for them? All the transponder snails in the prison activated on their own. Right. There's no way to stop it. How can this be happening? What have you done, Vegapunk? Ooh. Kobe? Luffy, I have to... ... Oh. Oh, man. A flashback from their first meeting with Oda's new art. King of the Pirates? Wealth, fame, power. You'd have to chip it all, don't tell me. You're after the One Piece. Oh, that's so nostalgic. Whoa. Okay. I don't know what it is that I thought he was gonna say, but it wasn't this. I have to stop your dream from being realized. Okay. So that's Kobe's decision and determination. But why though? Like, he knows Luffy. He knows he doesn't have any malicious intentions for getting the One Piece. Man, Kobe's really truly a marine, huh? I like at the same time like I guess this was to be expected, but it still hurts a little that Kobe would go down that route. The world is mine, you idiot. Who said I wanted such a thing? Oh? Buggy being honest with his men for once? Huh? But Chairman Buggy? Oh. The world is ours, right? Never mind. German Buggy! We'll follow you to the depths of hell! He's really good at railing them up. No, those two in his back, at his back. Sit. Yes, sir. Nah, don't cut away. I want to see what conversation they're gonna have. Also, were they even listening at the transmission? Like like I don't know, maybe 2-3 times that we saw them. I don't think they were ever shown with a with a Denden machine. What's the plan, Teach? We could kill him right now. Who? Caribou? Oh, let's go. Oh my god, they already got... No. She's talking about Denden machine, never mind. Why did I think she was talking to him in person? Master Teacher, I promise, what I have to share will delight you. Ooh, bring him to me. Oh, god damn it. I should have known. This has taken a turn for the worse. Bro. We should have killed Caribou. If what he has to say doesn't blow me away, we'll blow him away. But yeah, okay. Yeah, of course, Blackbeard, even if it's just very small, he'd be like, huh, let me give it a chance. After all, he can be very cautious and just like, oh, this could be very useful for my future plans, so just in case. That is simply the truth. Joy Boy is his... Oh, damn it. Emmet just got blown away by one of the Gorosei. God damn it. Joy Boy is what? Is his what? But I think there was something before his. Iron Giant! I know. Oh no! The Denden machine inside him just popped out. And I think, yeah, it completely died now. Okay, well, now we've actually reached the end of the transmission. Before, there were false alarms, but now it is pretty clear. It's done so. But, damn, it didn't end naturally. There was still stuff that Vegapunk wanted to say. Oh, isn't Baron still chasing the Sunny? It's that horse Gramps again. Do something, Toro. Oh. Okay. 2 panels of those two. Then Chopper and Usopp. Then Nami crying. Ooh, Emmet. Sorry, Joy Boy. No, don't say that. Why does he keep apologizing? Well, obviously because he must have failed in some way 800 years ago. But like, that's too little information. Giant Robo! I wanted to apologize. Deep down, I knew that you couldn't still be alive. Oh. Huh? Are you confusing me for someone else? Yeah. Luffy still has no freaking idea that Emmet thinks he's Joy Boy. And that brings a question. Has anyone told Luffy who Joy Boy, I was gonna say who Joy Boy was, but technically no one really knows. But you'll know what I mean. But you look so much like him. But you look so much like him that it brings back the warm feelings I had that day. Also, Emmet, okay, now he's aware that he's not really talking to Joy Boy. Just someone who, really looks like him. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. Whoa, look at this panel. This is insane. Look at everything that is going on visually. Holy. Also, damn, the sun is tiny compared to the giant's ship. And the Goro says, oh, sorry that I couldn't make you king. King of what? Look out, that earthworm monster. We can't escape, it's gonna sink us. King? Yeah, I really don't think that he's talking about King of the Pirates. I think he's talking about, like, King of the World, Like being king of the new government after possibly beating the alliance of what we now know the world government to be. So, what's your name? I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates. Oh, he reacted to the D initial. there's like a rope, but I don't know what it is connecting to. And then swish, and there's no longer a knot on the rope. Is this literal or metaphorical? There's like hockey coming off of it. Like Conqueror's hockey? No, okay, it is physical. Literal. Hey. Hey, Luffy. Whoa, caller of the Supreme King. Thank you for letting me hear that old familiar rhythm. Oh. Wait a minute. Emmet just used Conqueror's hockey to knock out all the Marines there nearby. Which is like crazy that something like a robot can actually use Conqueror's hockey. He has that much willpower. Whoa. Don't die, okay? I won't let you die. And then we see the Conqueror's hockey just boom, going all the way across the ocean. Don't die, okay? I won't let you die. I love Emmet already, but I'm like, give me more. Like, obviously, the way he's training Luffy, it's all because of the relationship he had with Joy Boy, which is what I'm so curious about. What? And they just keep fainting. Hockey. Such powerful hockey. Oh, that's really helpful. Now most of the Marines are down. Who could be doing that? Well, the worm goddess is still going in. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, hold on. The Conqueror's hockey is actually hitting them. And because it hit them, they're going back to their human forms. I don't know why I said that like that. Holy crap. Emmet's Conqueror's hockey is so strong that it made the Gorose actually like succumb to it and go into their base forms. That's crazy. Oh, not only did it take them to their base forms, it looks like, now granted, it could have been just them activating it, not Emmet doing it, but it looked like they got someone back to Marijua, to Pangaea Castle. Huh. Oh. But it seemed like St. Marcus was already there. Huh, they're huffing and puffing. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, great, Emu! What is going on with Emu's silhouette, bro? They don't make any sense. Their shape. Okay, but what are they doing? Oh, they're screaming. They're the ones screaming. Whoa. They're also huffing and puffing, as if they were just exhausted as this Gorose. And they're either thinking or saying, Joy Boy. So, whoa. Holy shit. So, okay. So how does that work? Is Emu connected physically to the Gorose? Like, can they feel everything that they can feel? If so, that's not something I expected. Because I don't think there's that many advantages to it. But also the Gorose, this is very rare for the Gorose to do, you know, to go and fight, period. But also maybe this leads to the credence of this theory that, you know, Imu created the Gorosei, like straight up. Like, them as beings came out of Imu somehow. And that's why they're connected this closely. Like the Gorosei have their own, like, personalities and, like, I don't know, desires and will, but at the end of the day, maybe that's why they cannot disobey Imu, because they're directly connected to them. I was trying to think of maybe like an example in another media, but I cannot think of one at the moment. But yeah, that would make sense. Is like, oh, they're not linked. Like the reason, like, oh, how could I say? So yeah, I was thinking like, oh, it's disadvantages. Why would they do that? Well, they have to. They have no other choice. That's just how it works. If they created the Gorosei, like, being connected to them is just how it is. So okay, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, the Sunny has landed on the ocean. Finally. You guys, you're alright. Luffy! Oh, are we finally gonna get a scene with Zoro looking at Luffy like this? Where did the monsters go? I don't know. They're gone. Okay, so this is definitely one way to get rid of the Gorosei for now. And not, like, because I was thinking, like, how are we gonna get away from the Gorosei and then have an adventure in a new island? Like Elbaf? Without them just going in and raiding that island as well. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Emmet is scaring them from pursuing Luffy in the soonish future. That's definitely a way to do it. What could this mean? A robot with haki? How does haki make people disappear? Yeah, well, the Gorosei kind of operate in a particular way. But I'm still not fully sure if it was Emmet who, like, straight up just with haki made them summon themselves back to Marijoa, or if they themselves, they're like, oh, oh, this is too much, we gotta go. I'm so glad we made it down. Nami, are you alright? I'm fine, but Atlas and Edison. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the Marines are still there. I don't think, like, I would like for them to go back for Edison and Atlas, but I feel like it's still quite risky to go and do that, so I don't think we're going to. Ooh. Wait. Did Saturn came back? Or did he never? I don't think we saw him in Pangaea Castle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No, so he stayed. So, okay. So he must have summoned themselves. Either that or it was Imu who activated the summoning back. But why did Saturn, of all of them, was the one to stay? And he's looking very interested in Emmet. Ooh, remember Emmet? Only when the time is right. Yo! Is that the first, like, actual silhouette of Joy Boy that we've had for the first time ever? Like, he's hella tiny here, of course. But, like, we can definitely see a silhouette. So, yeah, he was, like, somewhat Luffy size. And you can see the straw hat. Sorry. We don't know if it's straw. But he's wearing a hat. Remember, Emmet, only when the time is right. Time is right? Oh my god, I just... Oh, more. We're gonna hear more of Joy Boy's voice here. That's crazy. Ooh. I tied a knot of the greatest of hockey and locked it inside your body. So it was Conqueror's hockey, but it's like a subsection of it. Kind of like Ryu O is like a subsection of armament. But only Emmet has it. Wow. Yeah, look at the silhouette. Oh, you know what? They kind of remind me. This silhouette kind of reminds me of how Shanks looked with the hat back, you know, in Luffy's flashback. It is interesting though, like, we are having the flashback anyway, so it's like, why keep him in silhouette? But I guess Oda is saving it for a more special place. You're going to keep on living long after I'm dead. There will come a day when I can't help you anymore. What? No. And when your life's in danger, or someone else is in danger, whom you want to protect, that's when the time is right. Okay. Wow. So wanting to save Luffy, that was the right time. Go ahead and untie the knot. When the time is right, you'll save me. Oh, but he wasn't able to save the actual Joy Boy, huh? That's right, I'll save you all the way from the past, just like I always do, don't I? God, this looks so... This is monumental. Hehe, I'm glad, thank you. Then it's like when you're here... Then it's like you're here with me even after you're dead. Hey, we're talking about a long time in the future, alright? Hehe, a long time. Oh, look at Emmet! With his little eyes. Smiling. I hope I don't get lonely, haha. Hehe. Just as we see Emmet in the present. And that's it to be continued. Man. Wow. Like, I expected the Iron Giant when we were first introduced to it to be important in the arc eventually. But why? Wow, this was a lot more than I ever thought we would get. Also, I just realized, is this the first look that we've gone into the Void Century? Like, ever? Like, I'm really trying to think. I don't think we ever see anything like from Toki. I can only think of like characters talking about it, but I don't think we've ever gotten such a visual glimpse into it. Now, I don't think this is the case, but I think it would be neat if this is how Egghead looked like 100 years ago. And also, it's just sad also to look at how Emmet used to look. You know, a lot more new, no dirt, no like deterioration in his. I was gonna say skin, but like, you know, his metal. And now you see him now, and it's like, damn, time really has passed. I really like this chapter for what it did for Emmet. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and make a gamble and say that this is not the last time we're going to see Emmet. I know. But then again, though, before we got into the flashback, we saw Saturn just taking a look at him. So I don't know. Maybe Saturn is actually gonna take him and research him. And wouldn't it be heartbreaking if he actually like modified him in a way to make him fight against Luffy? Basically, now he doesn't have a will of his own, kind of like Kuma. And so he's just mindlessly fighting against the embodiment of who seemed to be his best friend. Like, I know that would hit. But yeah, I'm looking at the panel when Joy Blue says, "I've tied a knot of the greatest of hockey and locked it inside of your body." So it still amazes me that Oda can still keep adding shit to the power system. But yeah, okay, so it makes sense though that there would be a lot more things that we didn't know about during the Void Century, and that would include hockey. Hell, there was probably a lot more versatility to it. But now that all of that has been locked, inside of just that information has been buried in time. And now, well, Emmet didn't tell anyone, but I'm guessing Emmet doesn't know how to do that to someone else. So maybe Joy Boy was special on that. But yeah, that secret is just gonna stay hidden in Emmet's consciousness. It's hard to say what's gonna happen with him from here on out. But I don't see the Straw Hat saving him from whatever it is that Saturn is thinking of doing to him. But obviously we're going to find out his full story eventually. I would guess before we find out what it is that actually Saturn did to him. Well, not necessarily, but just saying. But yeah, that was a lot of things to really pay attention to. For one, there was the double page spread with Kobe, Buggy, and Blackbeard. Then there was the transmission finally ending. The Straw Hats getting to see, the Straw Hats in the Sunny. That double page spread with Emmet talking to Luffy about making Joy Boy a king, or rather, not being able to make him into a king. Then a lot more double page spreads than I thought, going back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, we see the Gorosei getting technically defeated. This is the most that we would have been able to defeat them. And by we, I mean Emmet. By sending them back there. And giving them a big scare, like going all the way to Emu as well. Like, literally, they're trembling and heaving. Now, where the hell is their nose and mouth? I still don't know. But they're able to do that. And the sense that Joy Boy's presence was there was the reason that the Gorosei got defeated. Now, how exactly? I'm gonna guess that the hockey wasn't actually Emmet's, and it was actually Joy Boy's that was stored there for centuries. And obviously, Emu would be well familiar with how that feels. So I guess that that confirms that Emu and Joy Boy personally and directly fought each other. That was really interesting and cool. And then yeah, we have the Straw Hats reuniting with each other. Now everyone's together. And honestly, I think I could be wrong. But I think this is the last chapter of the arc. I mean, what else can we do here? Nothing. Because we gotta run away. We gotta keep running. And we're finally able to do so. So, yeah. I think from next chapter onwards, we're gonna start heading into Elbaf. Ow. But everything to do with Egghead and the conflict here, like in, everything that was happening here is technically done. But yeah, I've talked a lot, so this is gonna be my reaction to One Piece 1122. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.